What makes Roman Reigns such a lethal entity is he possesses the power to dominate an opponent of any size, the athleticism to add speed. Plenty of fight left.
You're right, still near 100%.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Why not? If it's working, don't change it. Ow! Talk about meeting of the minds.
The Rock may be in a bad way here, but it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
And Michael, this might very well be a
pinfall attempt by Reigns. I think we were all surprised by that. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
We've seen Roman Reigns devastate an opponent with power moves that would normally be reserved for two men performing a double team maneuver on a beaten opponent. His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over.
Oh, look at this. Another headbutt.
The head must be throbbing.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. Roman Reigns varies his assault, but he always brings it back to his power game. The effect of his speed, agility, and crushing strikes on an opponent are all intensified because there is such brute force behind everything he hits you with. He's having a seriously hard time getting back to his feet after that.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Oh, no! Talk about getting launched out of the ring. Out of the ring. Now what's going to happen?
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Strikes like that can end this one in a hurry.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor. How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
And it's imperative he gets back in the ring right now.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
When this guy's on, look out.
Wow! Cannot believe Roman Reigns got out of that one.
Action never got into the ring, and this one is over before it could begin.
I never...
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
This is going to be good.
It will be Brock Lesnar versus John Cena.
I'm going to tell you something. This should be a classic.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
All these two megastars began in WWE's developmental system at the same time. During Brock Lesnar's time away from the WWE, John Cena became an icon, and the Beast Incarnate takes issue. Oh man, does he have that arm submission in tight?
Well, what's your take right now on Brock Lesnar? I can't think of too many.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now. You know, I'm not so sure outside is where you want to be. This floor is not very forgiving.
Forgiving? Those mats don't cover up this concrete.
Let me remind everybody, there are no countouts.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
You know, King, every time John Cena steps into the ring, he steps into it like he is the C-Nation's champion, whether that's true or not, no matter who the opponent or what the reaction of the crowd may be. In Cena's eyes, he is the good guy in every match.
Well, you know that's usually the comes across as the straight-laced, small-town guy who just happens to be a dominant WWE superstar. Well, that's because he is.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
And almost slammed him.
Wow, if he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
I don't think there's any lengths that these superstars won't go to achieve victory here tonight.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Well, John Cena may like to play the squeaky clean All-American boy, as we said, but don't think he won't fight fire with fire when an opponent tries to stoop to some down and dirty tactics. John Cena prefers a good, clean match in that ring, but don't get confused. He's fine if the match turns into a street fight. King, we're about to take a little trip.
Oh, no. Yes. I'm afraid you're right. Suplex City. It's someplace nobody wants to go.
This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here. I remember plenty of John Cena contests where John had no other choice than to start returning the favors from some opposing WWE superstars. Cena likes to play by the rules, but if an opponent is going to take things in a rule-breaking direction, then you better believe John Cena will fight fire with fire to the point that the devil will cringe. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Back between the ropes.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Pretty timeout time. Kimura lock is in.
I better get a sling ready.
Can he do? Watch it.
And he powers out.
Toss to the outside.
Like yesterday's garbage.
John Cena is going to have to improvise to get this turned around.
There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
Well, this is certainly bad news for him. But is it the end? Not ready to say that just yet.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking it might be a good time for him to switch up his game plan. Whatever he's been doing just isn't working right now.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. Lesnar with his amateur background on full display.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Oh, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new. This guy's kicks are so impactful. You just knew a match of this caliber was going to spill out on the floor eventually.
I mean, when you put these two competitors together,
Any of these superstars will do whatever it takes to win here tonight.
Boy, I've never seen him do that before.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Direct hit. I don't know if you can get back on your feet after that. Getting tagged like that might be enough to keep an opponent.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
I always find it interesting to see how these teams interact. There are so many unique personalities, and oftentimes they don't necessarily mesh well.
Hey, he's going for it again. And he goes for the cover.
This is it.
1, 2.
What a match!
And again, the mind games are played.
I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match.
Yeah, and if their face hits this floor, it'll change their complexion for sure.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
Inside the ring now. And here's the champ, John Cena.
You can't see me, but I think you're about to feel this.
We got a cover. 1. I'm a bit surprised that we saw a pin attempt here, King. I don't think he's done nearly enough to get the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
John Cena delivering a blow there.
He's pressing all the right buttons now. Will he be victorious?
I think this is it. 2, 3.
It's all over. That's the final elimination.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
The man who beat the streak is prepared to strike again and annihilate his opponent. Whether it's the F5 or the Kimura lock, the result will be the same. A crushing defeat at the hands of the Beast Incarnate.
Man, sounds like the lid is about...
This thing unfolds.
Regardless, the crowd is buzzing because Brock Lesnar...
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Let's talk about John Cena. So what can these WWE fans expect out of him tonight?
Well, we're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
There hasn't been much damage done. Well, really, if any at all. Talk about being in the driver's seat.
Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
Uh-oh, I don't want to see it then.
It's pretty obvious just from looking at him that Brock Lesnar is one of the most finely conditioned athletes in WWE, probably ever.
Yeah, he looks like he's been cut from stone, Michael, doesn't he? I mean, 6'3", almost 300 pounds of pure muscle. And it's no illusion, Brock really does have power that's second to none.
And the offensive display by John Cena.
Action outside.
Back in from the floor. Now back to the ring.
You know, on top of the raw power of Brock Lesnar that you mentioned, his technique, especially on the ground, is also fantastic. If he gets you on the mat and in a submission lock, forget about it.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on. Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Sometimes all it takes is a basic strike. John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
That unparalleled groundwork of the Beast is a very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Great offense by John Cena. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. When this guy's on, look out. Looking to catch him off guard. Quick rip. Oh, there's the kick out, avoiding the loss.
Man, that was close, though.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Oh, man, I'm certain he came into this match knowing it would not be a cakewalk.
What an attack. And I don't have one problem with it. In the WWE, you do what you have to do to get ahead. Like in any business, only the strong survive.
John Cena starting to show signs of fatigue. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
You said it, Michael. He's going to need to mount an offensive fast if he wants to stay in this thing.
I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a clear-cut winner yet in this one.
The WWE audience is all over the world that witnessed the unstoppable force that is Brock Lesnar stand in sheer awe of the Beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar is 100% real. He attacks his adversaries with a ferocity that can only be described as bringing the pain. You must pay extra close attention. Cena's in trouble now.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
But there is no quitting this guy. Trust me, this one's far from over.
Well, he can't be meek. Meek? Yeah, meek if he wants to come out on top in this one. We're going to need to see some of that aggression that he's become known for.
Oh, he looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous position to be in. He needs to be able to find a way to clear the cobwebs and regroup. Keep your eye on Cena.
Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say not much longer. My gosh, this is a beating.
What offense John Cena's showing at this point.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
Inside the ring now.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly. Back in the ring again. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
John Cena striking out with the fist. And now Brock Lesnar could have this match in the bag. Wow, please tell me I'm not the only one who felt that impact.